Hey guys, I'm going to be teaching you a very simple strategy on US30 that I've been using that has been working very well for me, guys. So if you are really interested in getting a new strategy that will make money for you, consistent money for you every time when you enter this market, just stick with this video and make sure you watch from beginning to an end. So without wasting much of your time, I'm just going to go straight to the strategy and show you guys how you can catch crazy amounts of points on US30 and get to patch your profits just by trading this simple US30 strategy. So right now my analysis starts from the daily. It can start from the weekly, but let me just use the daily to make you guys, so that when you go to the chart, you know the particular time frames to use. Let me just write the time frames here. So I'm going to be writing the time frame so that you guys can be able to take note of that. So first of all is the daily time frame, daily TMF, that's what I use. And the second one is going to be the 4-hour time frame, and the third one again is going to be the 30-minute time frame, right? And your entry is going to be on the 5 minutes, 1 minute. I use 1 minute mostly to take a sniper entry, and if you're a new trader, you can just use this. Very simple. And that 1 minute, once you detect it, is just one way straight ahead. Like there is no doubt. You just snipe it like a sniper shooter. That is the way it works. So right now I'm going to use 1 minute for entry. So, and let's have this. We have 4 different time frames here, and that's what I mostly use. This is what I mostly use whenever I'm trading US30. So how does it work? Right now our analysis is going to start this way. I'm going to grab my box here. You know, you guys are just seeing this this line here. So just come to this top here, this area here. Let me use this to indicate it. Come to this area here, you can see it yourself, this place here. Tap on this area, you're going to see different types of candles or chart representation here. You're going to see the bar candles, you can see the hollow line, a lot of them, but start this candle here and start the step line here. You can see the step line. So I use this step line every time, mostly all the times, because it shows me where price has tested. It shows me where my key level should be. So, and another trading strategy you're going to be applying to this is just basically simple normal support and resistance, and that is it. And another thing is our risk management. What is the time to enter, which is our session. If you have been watching my videos, you will know that I value my session so much. So this is our time frame here. So I'm going to delete it. Just write this thing down if you're watching this video. So right now I'm going to grab my tool. I want to look for areas where price has tested. That's what I want to look out for. Areas where price has tested, which is, you can see tested here, tested here, tested here. So this is one of our key levels right now. So what is the thing here that I'm teaching you? The thing I'm teaching you here is just very simple. Don't make your zones too wide. Don't make it too wide, because you are definitely going to be a day trader or a scalper watching this video, so you don't want to be swinging or putting big lot size, big stop losses on a trade, right? You want to at least use a tight risk a little, then make much, right? So grab your box here. You can see this. You can see where I'm placing my mouse or my pointer. You can see where I just put this, right? You see how tiny this level is. This is the way you want to be plotting your levels. Keep it very simple. Don't, because this is the daily time frame. That is why it's tiny like this. This is the daily time frame, because if I use it on the, if I make it wide here, it's going to be very wide when we scale down to the 1 minute or the 30-minute time frame, which is going to bring us to start using a wide stop losses to trade. So this, what are you going to do next? You are going to be cloning this. Clone it. Let's see what this market has to give us. And I have one here around this point yes, I think here, if I'm not mistaken, around this area, because we have this tested around here, tested here. There is now a break here, which is signaling to us that there is a support there or a zone there, right? So another one is here. I'm going to bring it down here. let me put it on these steps here, because this line is just not one day the way I'm saying it, but we are still going to check this on the daily time frame on the candlestick charts, right? So this is it for this one. Let's scale to the 4 hours. But before we scale to the 4 hours, we want to check it on candlesticks. Let's see what happened. Let's see how relevant our zones is. Wow, this is very nice. This is very, very nice. I love this. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Yeah, this is actually it here. You can see this. Can see this rejection around this area here. Okay, there's a first rejection here, so let me put it that way. So let's see here. You can see that the market is even reacting to it at this point. So right now we are going to be scaling to the 4 hours time frame now, just to take a look at our zones and see how we can adjust it. This strategy is just very, very simple. There is no stress in trading it. You can see that US30 is even a range at this point. It's finding it very, very hard to break above this area. But let's see what happens from here. So let's scale back. Let's see our zones. You can see that the zones are very, very tight. We don't even make it wide the way we are supposed to, because as you are scaling down to the lower time frame, it's getting wider and wider and wider. Once you get to the 30 minutes time frame, you can see how wide this thing will become. Just don't worry, you're going to see everything. So you can see our zones are actually drawn very well. You can see it's tested here, tested here, tested here. Everything is cool, everything is okay. And that is it for this. And let's go. Okay, this one, I would like to put this one below here, because once you change it to the step line, you're going to have something like this, right? This is like break and retest at this point, and here the same thing happened around this point. Yeah, this is tested here, tested here, tested here, then break, tested as well. So this is a very relevant zone for us. And for this one here, it's actually okay. It's actually okay, because don't forget that this is the daily we are trying to refine. So that is the end of this one. So right now, how can we trade this? How can we trade it? Change it to the candlestick, because we trade with the candlestick chart. So you can see that US30 is actually in a range now. So we're either going to be selling or buying. But here, let's change this step line to, let's change the market to the step line. Let's see what happens. We want to form another zone here, because you can see that there is a low formed here. It's more like a support for me, right? That's where you want to, because when you are trading, you have to be very, 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 very careful, because you'll be seeing a lot of, it's just like an argument, you need to find answers to some questions, ask yourself some questions, find answers to them, and that is it. Like, it's just very simple like that. Sorry, I deactivated this, which is not supposed to be. And so right now, since we are ranging, we are going to be buying and going to be selling, but on one condition, depending on the reactions we are getting from the market. If we don't get a good reaction, we are not going to be buying, or we're not going to be selling, because buying at this point might be a very high risk, but we don't know yet, because you can see that this market has formed a double bottom here, just like a W pattern here. You can see it. This is the first touch, second touch here. So we already have that one. So we should be looking for more of buys than sells, because I don't know the market. This is what the market used to do before it reverses back or change trend to the upside. Yes. So let's change it to the candlestick. Let's scale down to the 30 minutes time frame now. So right now on the 30 minutes time frame is where we're just going to be taking a look at how the market is retesting, whether if the market is breaking out, because we are going to be trading with the lower time frame, which is the 5 minute or the 1 minute time frame, because all of these rejections you are seeing here are just like a breakout on the 1 minute, which so many traders are going to fall victim to this. So right now, we're just going to replay this market and see what the market will give us from this point. So right now, just watch as I do this. Let's see. And don't forget, guys, we are going to be trading during when only the New York session. So if you have not added that indicator, there's an indicator that I use to show my session. Sorry, the indicator's name here is session on chart. Just come to this area here. Come here, type session on chart, and it's just going to appear here, which is this. You can see it is the owner is AROX AIF, used by 6,755 users. So that is it. Right now we're just going to allow this session. Let's allow it here. So the way to set this indicator is just very simple, right? Just come to the setting here, only allow the New York session, which is from the 8 o'clock to 6 p.m. That's when I allow it, then deactivate all others like the London, Tokyo. We don't need them here. The same thing with this one here, leave only the New York. The one after the first one, the second one is going to be the New York. So that is it. But if you don't understand it, you can still go back to my old videos and you get to see them. So that is it for that one. So right now, let's continue replaying this. Let's go to the 15 minutes. Let's replay. Let's see, because we're going to be trading the next day. That's why we're interested. We are looking to buy at this zone and target this high, right? So we want to see the market come to this zone. If the market can come to this zone, then we will look to buy all the way to the upside during the New York session only. So we're just being okay. The market is coming there, is selling off, coming to that area. Let's see what happens. Okay. This is London session there. This is London session. So I am still not interested. I'm still not interested because this is not New York session. This is not New York session at all. So I'm still not interested. This is New York session now. You can see there was NFP news that day. There was NFP news that caused this massive break to the downside, right? So right now, I'll be looking to either buy once it comes over at this point or sell once the market comes to retest this area. But let's just see for now. And I'm going to be making use of my psychological level at this point. But let's see what happens from here. Okay. So at this point is where I'm very, very interested in. Right? At this point, whoa, it has passed. It has passed. So from this area now is where I am very, very interested in. Sorry, I have to replay this part again. This trade I'm actually playing here, I caught it. Not that I'm just replaying it for anything. So on this 30 minutes, we are going to have a zone here, which I marked out and I sent this signal to my group. I sent it to my group. So I marked this area out. I was like, okay, I want to see something like this. This is a zone here for us. Sometimes I use the body of the candle. I just want to see a rejection of that area. That's what I want to see. That's all. And let me still move back. I think, yes, from here. Okay. So this market, this first buy, we missed it. We missed this first buy here because it was on a psychological level of 33,900. So I scaled down to the 3 minutes. Then all I wanted to see was for this market to trade and come and reject off on this 33,900 again, which is our psychological level. Then I'll buy to the upside. That was what I wanted to see. Then I scaled to the 1 minute. This is 2 different time frames, right? So I want to see this market come to this zone. Once it comes to this zone, then I'll buy to the upside. That's what I did. That's what I did at the first place. And right now, let's play this. Sorry, market actually refreshed. So I'll be buying at this point here. This is where I want to buy this market. Okay, I want to buy this market at this point in time. So So I'm just trying to put it here so that we won't be confused, right? I don't want us to be confused on this. We buy, then it targets this area first, then target the next point, which is here. We're just going to hold our break-even trades. Let's see. Okay, 50 points. That I risk only 50 points, maximum of 50 points. That's what I risk on every trade, because US30 is very fast and you don't want to start, messing up your, just give it a room to breathe. So I'm going to play this. Let's see what happened. Okay, it's getting close. It's getting close. So at this point, I waited for something here. I waited for this market to trade below, because it was at 32,900 level. This is what I waited for here. This zone here was around this area. Sorry, I made a mistake at first. This zone here was around this area, 32,900 psychological level. That was where it was. Yes, that was where it is. And the market just came to it, rejected off it, then went all the way to the upside. But there was later a comeback again to that zone again. Let's watch. Let's watch and see this. You can see there's another sell-off down to this. See, you can see that this market is going to sell off at this point. So what did I do? I waited for a comeback to this area again. I was not even in a haste at all. I was just waiting to snipe this market because I know that it was going to push very well that day. So right now, let me replay this and see what happened. You can see that there is a sell-off now. So where is that sell-off coming? That sell-off is coming to this zone. Sorry, I shifted it. I mistakenly shifted this. It was at 32,900, around that psychological level. Yes, around this area. So all I wanted to see was a trade below, then a push to the upside. But let's see this one. And right now, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see this. Okay, let's wait and see this one, because it was actually trading. I can still remember what happened. Okay, there was a first trade below, then that one went down. Sorry, there was a background noise. Let's see, it's still coming down again. Just don't worry. Whenever you're trading, you just want to wait to snipe every trade. Yes, don't rush into any trading. So it was still pushing down, then a push to the upside. No, this is more like a fake out. Then I waited again, let it trade below again. That's more like waiting for another rejection candle on the 15 minutes. So on this one that comes here now, this is when our trade got activated here. At this point, this is when our trade got activated. So once it's activated like this, I said, okay, I'm looking at something here, guys. Set your buy limit as 32,900 psychological level, and this is it. This is how it played out. Just watch and see this trick. Okay, let's see this. This was when our trade got activated at this point, and it hit this area. I was like, you can take your partials, which was 100 points, at this point, and it was running 125, 150. It was just keep pushing, and it's still pushing till now, guys. Till now, it's still in that bullish trend. So guys, this strategy is just very simple, guys. It's very simple to trade. You don't need any stress, and if you can wait for another comeback to this zone, I will still snipe it all the way to the upside. And watch this. Oh, it has even moved. So on this break below, I forgot to send to this group, that I forgot to send to them to add more position, because on this break above here was a psychological level again. So guys, this is the end of this video. I just hope you can understand this strategy the way I explained it to you guys. It's very simple to understand. There is no stress on this strategy, and you can see that it still came back again, retest that zone, and keep pushing all the way to the upside. Very simple. It doesn't require much stress. So guys, this is the end of this video, but let's wait first and check everything that I've taught you guys and see how effective this thing can be. So this is it. This was how the trade looked like on the 30 minutes time frame. This was a sniper entry. You can see this is more like a double bottom here. That was what I waited for, and it came, man. I didn't lose this. I sniped it all the way to the upside. Very easy and simple trade. So this is how I want you guys to be trading. Also, my subscribers, please kindly subscribe. If you have not subscribed to this channel is a vibe, man. It's a vibe, yeah. See you guys on the next one. Bye.